In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on January 27, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Lakers vs. Golden State Warriors. The upcoming basketball clash features the Los Angeles Lakers hitting the road to face off against the Golden State Warriors this Saturday. In their most recent outings, the Lakers secured a triumphant 141-132 victory over the Chicago Bulls on Thursday, while the Warriors suffered a narrow 134-133 defeat at home against the Sacramento Kings on the same day. Looking at the Los Angeles Lakers, they find themselves in a favorable position, having won 4 of their last 6 games. The team is riding a wave of momentum following their hard-fought win against the Bulls, where D'Angelo Russell spearheaded the charge with an impressive 29-point contribution. LeBron James showcased his all-around skills with 25 points and 12 assists, while Anthony Davis added 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. The Lakers' offensive prowess was on full display, shooting an outstanding 60% from the field and connecting on 20 of 31 attempts from beyond the arc. Despite building a commanding 24-point lead in the third quarter, the Bulls made a late surge, keeping the margin within single digits. On the other side of the court, the Golden State Warriors are eager to rebound after a heart-wrenching 134-133 loss to the Kings. Stephen Curry led the charge with 33 points, Jonathan Kuminga contributed 31 points off the bench, and Andrew Wiggins chipped in with 17 points. Despite shooting 55% from the field and 19 of 37 from three-point range, the Warriors fell short in a closely contested match. Notably, they fought back from a 7-point deficit in the fourth quarter, only to squander their chances with a turnover on the final possession. Heading into the matchup, the Lakers are closely monitoring the status of Anthony Davis, who is listed as questionable. Meanwhile, the Warriors continue to be without Moses Moody and Chris Paul. The Lakers, boasting 4 victories in their last 6 games, showcase an impressive offensive rhythm, averaging over 130 points in their recent 3 outings with remarkable shooting percentages. Their prowess on the boards and aggressive approach on the offensive glass provide them with ample scoring opportunities. Conversely, the Warriors face defensive struggles, conceding over 120 points in their last 3 games. Their recent record reflects 3 losses in their last 4 games and 4 defeats in their last 6 home games. Despite a commendable offensive output at home, averaging over 117 points per game, their careless ball handling poses a risk, especially against the Lakers, known for capitalizing on turnovers. While the Lakers may not be renowned for their defensive prowess, recent improvements suggest they can effectively contain the Warriors' offense. The Golden State Warriors have encountered challenges throughout the season, particularly on the defensive end, which is likely to persist in their upcoming home game against the Los Angeles Lakers. With a defensive ranking near the bottom of the league, the Warriors' struggles may intensify against the Lakers' formidable trio of James, Davis, and Russell. Currently holding a 20-21-1 record against the spread, the Warriors face an uphill battle, while the Lakers, despite their own against-the-spread struggles, exhibit improved basketball in recent performances, positioning them favorably against Golden State's defensive vulnerabilities. As the Lakers gear up for the game, they enter with momentum from their outstanding offensive display in the recent victory over the Bulls, amassing 141 points. In contrast, the Warriors experienced a roller coaster, with a notable win against the Hawks followed by a painful loss to the Kings. Although the 2 teams haven't clashed this season, the Lakers appear to be in better recent form, so the Los Angeles Lakers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Analyzing the offensive statistics, the Lakers maintain an average of 115.5 points per game and 115 points per game on the road. Their recent performance against the Warriors saw an average of 111 points per game. Operating at a fast pace with 104.4 possessions per game, the Lakers face a Warriors team allowing 118.5 points per game at home, indicating a potential surpassing of their scoring average. On the Warriors side, they average 118 points per game and 117 points per game at home, with a recent average of 108 points per game against the Lakers. With a similar pace of play and facing a Lakers team giving up 119 points per game on the road, the Warriors may also exceed their scoring average. The previous meetings between the Lakers and Warriors saw them surpassing the total, indicating a trend likely to continue. Both the Lakers and Warriors showcase offensive firepower but struggle defensively, contributing to an overtrend in their games. Los Angeles has a 25-22 record in hitting the over this season, while Golden State boasts a 26-16 record. Considering their respective paces of play, ranking 12th and 14th, a fast-paced game is anticipated, resulting in a high-scoring affair. Given the potential for both teams to score abundantly in this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Sacramento Kings vs. Dallas Mavericks. In the upcoming clash between the Sacramento Kings and the Dallas Mavericks, the Mavericks enter the contest on a positive note, having recently halted their losing streak in a spectacular game where Luka Doncic delivered an outstanding performance. They now prepare to host the Kings, who are riding the momentum of back-to-back victories after enduring a 4-game losing streak. In their last 10 games, the Kings have achieved a balanced record of 5 wins and 5 losses, positioning them tied with 3 other teams in the 5th spot in the Western Conference, just 6 games behind the leading team. The Mavericks, on the other hand, secured a thrilling victory in their previous outing, marked by Luka Doncic's remarkable 73-point game, the 4th highest scoring output in the history of the game. Prior to this triumph, Dallas had faced a 3-game losing streak, mirroring the Kings with a 5-5 record in their last 10 games. As they gear up to face the Kings, the Mavericks find themselves 1 game behind Sacramento in the Western Conference standings. Despite their recent success, Dallas enters the game as a 2.5-point home underdog, with the total points expected to reach 241. In recent outings, the Sacramento Kings have displayed commendable form, splitting their last 8 games. Seeking a 3rd consecutive victory, the Kings managed to edge out the Warriors in a thrilling 134-133 road win. Harrison Barnes led the charge with 39 points, complemented by De'Aaron Fox's 29 points and 5 assists, along with Domantas Sabonis contributing 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 13 assists. Despite facing a late scare after squandering a 7-point lead in the 4th quarter, the Kings ultimately secured a narrow win on the road, shooting 52% from the field and an impressive 22 of 48 from beyond the arc. Meanwhile, the Dallas Mavericks have encountered a challenging stretch, losing 4 of their last 6 games. However, they managed to break the unfavorable trend by securing a 148-143 road win in their previous game. Luka Doncic dominated with a career-high 73 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists, shooting an impressive 25 of 33 from the field. The team collectively shot 60% from the field and 19 of 35 from 3-point range, emphasizing Doncic's unstoppable presence on the court. As the matchup approaches, the Mavericks face the possibility of being shorthanded once again, with Dwight Powell and Kyrie Irving listed on the injury report. In contrast, the Kings boast a full squad. Both teams are prolific in 3-point shooting, ranking tied for the 2nd most 3-pointers in the league, but each has vulnerabilities in defense. Sacramento struggles to defend the 3-point line, while Dallas faces challenges in protecting the paint. This sets the stage for an exciting showdown at the American Airlines Center. Despite Luka Doncic's historic 73-point performance in the last game, there is a concern about his fatigue for the upcoming matchup, especially considering the Mavericks played the previous night in Atlanta. In contrast, the Kings enter the game more rested, having not played the previous night. The Kings previously defeated the Mavericks by double digits in their only meeting this season, and that victory occurred on the road. The freshness of the Kings and potential fatigue of the Mavericks, coupled with the uncertainty of Irving's availability, raise questions about Dallas' ability to shoulder the scoring load 2 nights in a row. The 2 teams previously clashed on November 19th, with the Kings emerging victorious by a score of 129-113. While the Kings have faced challenges lately, their recent 2-game winning streak, particularly the impressive victory over the Warriors, highlights their capability. The Mavericks, on the other hand, approach this game playing the 2nd of a back-to-back set, with Doncic shouldering a heavy workload. The outcome of this game remains uncertain, with both teams having the potential to secure a victory. However, the Mavericks' reliability on the 2nd night of a back-to-back set raises doubts. With Kyrie Irving still unavailable, a significant blow to Dallas offense, the Sacramento Kings to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams share a preference for an up-tempo style of play, relying on three-point shooting. The Kings record 99.9 possessions per 48 minutes, ranking 11th in the NBA, while the Mavericks register 100.3 possessions per 48 minutes, placing them 8th. In their recent encounters, the total points scored exceeded expectations, with 3 of the last 5 matchups between the Kings and Mavericks surpassing the projected total of points. Additionally, the Kings have seen the over hit in 3 out of their past 5 games. Recent scoring performances further support the expectation of a high-scoring affair, with the Kings scoring 122 and 134 points in their last 2 games, and the Mavericks lighting up the scoreboard with 148 points in their recent outing. Both teams, however, do not rank in the top 19 in opponents' points per game. Despite the potential fatigue of the Mavericks, playing a game the night before, and the absence of Irving, the matchup is anticipated to be a lively one. Thus, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.